Welcome back, everybody. So my next movie review for you is the 2014 remake of Robocop. Right, what can I say about this movie apart from the fact that it is fucking... What? You can't polish a turd. I could make this the shortest movie review ever. So what, you're telling me that I have to review this movie? Fine. Robocop 2014, the remake of the original, which was released in 1987. Now, before I go into this, I will say that I am a massive fan of the original Robocop movie, which will be a review for another day. Second, is that this movie review has actually been requested for me because they know I'm not a fan of remakes. And this movie is a classic example about why I do not like remakes. So, here's the things I dislike about this movie. 1. He didn't even die in the same way. 2. Where are the villains from the original movie in this movie? They're not even there. 3. The suit. They could have modernised the original suit and just tweaked it just to make it a little bit more modern. 4. He's controlled? I mean, what the fuck? 5. He rode a bike? I mean, come on. I'm only on 5 and I got plenty more to go. Where's the gun? Where's his original gun from the original movie? That is like his signature. That gun is absolutely awesome. And probably here's another bugbear that I've got with this is, what the fuck? Why did they keep the hand? One hand. What is all that about? I never really understood it. What is that about? I just don't get it. I'm sure there's a reason why, but I've only watched this movie once, and it's the only time I'm going to watch this movie as well. These are just some of the things which I dislike about this movie. It didn't feel the same as the original. How he died in here was he got blown up and then he was on life support and then they turned him off. I didn't want to see that. I wanted to see him get shot to death and then shot in the head because of the brutality of Clarence and all that, which is what makes the original movie. And you never even got a slightest bit a sense of that in this remake in any way, shape or form. The villains weren't even terrifying, and the ending of this movie was just very anticlimactic, I should say. It just really lacked a lot, a hell of a lot, all of it. I'll tell you what, they must have, when they were making this movie, they must have looked at the original plot and storyline and went, fuck that, we'll just do something completely different. And all they ended up doing is upsetting the fans of the original, which is what they did with me, because I walked out that cinema very disappointed and very angry. Okay? I mean, Clarence and the gang, the villains in the original, they were terrifying. They shot coppers to pieces for fun and they enjoyed it. And they just had that edge, that feel, that grittiness in the original movie, and you don't even get a slightest bit of that in this remake. It just seemed... I want to try and find at least a positive from this, and the only thing I can think of is the fact that the Ed 209s, they modernised the Ed 209s, but yet again they still can't beat the original Ed 209s because he was just badass as well, to be honest with you, and he was being controlled to a certain point as well, but it's... I know you guys probably think I'm being a little bit harsh with this movie review, but the fact is I'd rather see a remake of a movie and they keep to the original plotline. Yes, there's still a high chance that I may not enjoy that movie, but at least I know they tried to keep to that plotline, the original plotline, but they didn't even try with this one, really. There's a few subtle hints to the original, but that's about as far as it goes. But it didn't even have... If I was to give a rating to this movie, it would actually be a 1 out of 10. The only reason why it's got that is because he had 209s. The rest of it, I really didn't care for. The performances in this were like, yeah, they were right. And that's about as far as I can go with this movie. The villains were piss poor, not even scary in any way, shape or form, which is a severe disappointment. And Robocop in this, he didn't have that, he had that kind of revenge mission, but it was nothing like the original in any way, shape or form. And this is the reason why I just dislike this remake. If you're going to do a remake, try and keep it to the original storyline. So, on that note, please tell me what you think and put it in the comments down below. I really would love to know whether people like this remake or dislike this remake, to be fair. So, like I said, as normal, put it in the comments down below. I hope you all have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Please take care and goodbye.